खुशामदीद हमारे प्यारे सुनने वालों. Drama fans are back this week again, and we'll be recapping episode 13 for you guys. And we're also going to do a little bit of a recap of the entire story so far because one of our friends who's with us today hasn't watched the drama, so we're just going to get her views.
Also, Palak, again, won't be able to make it because she's still studying for her exams.
So all the best to her again. So let's start off. So far in the drama, what has happened is, Fatma, are you there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Fatma, voice is sunna. Okay, okay.
Fatma, there are two main characters. The guy's name is Ashar and the girl's name is Khirad. Khirad लड़की का नाम है और Ashar लड़के का नाम है.
Yeah, thank you for clarifying that.
So basically, they were kind of forced into getting married to each other. And they didn't get along so well in the beginning, but then afterwards, they started liking each other. Things started going well. And when it did, it turns out that the mother-in-law disliked her daughter-in-law all this time and made a plan to break them apart. So usne apni bahu pe like bura ilzam lagaya, and she kicked her out of the house. And now we're at the point where the guy and the girl are not talking to each other, and ek dusre se baat nahi kar rahe, gussa hai, and it's not looking too good.
Wow, that was a very short summary. How many episodes?
अभी आज 13th आई थी.
Wow.
So आज की episode काफी slow थी because
I thought so too. It was pretty slow.
That's what everybody thought. Because I was thinking that if something like that happens to anybody, obviously the next day, the next week, or in the 2 weeks, that's like क्या कोई बड़ी चीज होगी, right? Obviously things are gonna go slow. I don't know what people expect. Next then everything's gonna be fine, or they're gonna start talking to each other, or she's gonna go back home, or थोड़ी देर तो लगती है. It's just, and if they show like a big time lapse too, कि like 12 साल बाद दिखा रहे हैं, 10 साल बाद दिखा रहे हैं, people will be like, what the hell.
Yeah, true.
So they kind of have to do it like
this. In like real time either. I mean, the show can't go on for like 10 years.
Yes.
And then now they're talking to each other. Yay.
So well, you're right. So basically, I think people thought they could have cut down a couple of scenes and kind of help things move along more. Because I think बाद में story थोड़ी ज़्यादा interesting होगी, so they can spend more time on those episodes as opposed to now. So Fatma, जब बताया था ना, तो दोनों लड़की लड़का जो हैं, उनको अलग अलग कर दिया, and they're all upset at each other. तो आज दिखाया था जो लड़का है Ashar, right? वो बेचारा लॉन में खड़ा हुआ बस सोच रहा होता about what happened, and he's all stressed out and stuff. And फिर वो एकदम से collapse हो जाता है.
Flip, or did he just collapse?
I don't know.
Wow.
It seemed like he tripped and then he collapsed, and it turns out he had a nervous breakdown.
Yeah, I guess so.
So, लेकिन I was like, क्या वो इतनी नन्ही सी जान है कि उनको वो stress बर्दाश्त ही नहीं किया. Khirad, on the other hand, उसको तो she didn't have a nervous breakdown. She was strong, right? So why is it that he, had to be hospitalized? Khirad, on the other hand, she's fine.
Because he didn't expect this to happen. I mean, neither did Khirad, but she knows what the truth is. He doesn't know. Khirad knows that this is happening to her because of her mother-in-law, obviously. But of course, the son doesn't know. But the son doesn't know, and he thinks she betrayed him. And that's what, got to him.
So, but I think it's also because just Khirad, she's crying about it, and she's talking to other people about it, and, kind of letting her anger and all of that out. But on the other hand, Ashar, he's probably just keeping everything in. He's not really crying all the time and stuff. So everything just kind of built up in him, and he eventually just had to.
Yeah, you're right. Even when someone tries to talk to him about her, he just says, "I don't want to talk about it." Like Sarah and his mom.
So Sarah is Ashar's cousin, Fatma.
Who's interested in him? Who was interested in him even before the marriage?
Fatma, stop making funny noises. Just listen.
Fatma, you're falling asleep. No? Really?
Anyways, उसके बाद था, फिर वो hospital में होता है, उसकी अम्मी, she's all worried about him, कि he had a nervous breakdown and he's not talking to anybody, he's all quiet and stuff. So what I couldn't wrap my head around was how his mom could do this to him. She's putting him through all of this pain and all of this agony just so she can take revenge.
And it's really ironic that she did this to save him from the, whatever, illiterate girl. And now, on the other hand, she's giving him even more pain.
I just can't wrap my head around it. I don't know why how people can justify
Wasn't this. The mother-in-law who forced them to get married?
No, so उसके जो अब्बा थे ना Ashar के, he forced them to get married. But then the father passed away.
Oh.
So as soon as the father passed away, the mother-in-law, उसने अपना असली रंग दिखा दिया, and then she, did all of this crazy stuff.
Of course.
But then she used to act really nice to her daughter-in-law, right? To Khirad, and she didn't make it apparent that she didn't dislike her. So that's why उसके बेटे को भी नहीं पता था कि उसकी अम्मी को वो लड़की पसंद नहीं है.
Right. Because the son would never know the mother-in-law is like that. Like, never.
Never, yeah, exactly.
And yeah. He acted so nice to her. So I think even at this point, if they were to tell him that, okay, it's your mom's man, he probably wouldn't believe anyone. Really? Even after all this? Like, I mean...
No, I mean, it's very hard for people to accept that, right?
True.
And then उसके बाद दिखाते हैं कि Sarah and Khizr are at this restaurant and they're having a conversation. So basically, like I said, Sarah is Ashari's cousin who's interested in him, and Khizr is like the person
loser who's interested in her.
Do you get it, Fatma?
No, I don't get it.
Okay, well, forget it. You can just skip this part.
The cousin is he likes the cousin. The cousin likes him. The cousin likes him. I need to make a chart. Ashar ki cousin Sarah likes him, or Sarah's cousin Khizr likes her. Oh, the cousins like them. I get it, right? It's like a cousin triangle, right? Not yes.
And then it's
like a rectangular thing. No, it's a triangle, okay? It's still a triangle? Yeah.
उसको ये समझाओ Khizr ने क्या किया Yemen?
Okay, so Khizr basically liked Sarah to the point of being obsessed with her, and she, usually just brushed him off. So Farida's mom told Khizr, okay, if you break Ashar and Khirad apart, I'm going to send you to the States, and you can study there, and then, Sarah's gonna like you better. That's so evil. Yeah, so then she helps her, like, break them apart? Exactly, yeah. So he's the one who did this, and Farida and Sarah's mom were in on the plan, too. So they pretty much worked together to break Ashar and Khizr, break Ashar and Khirad apart.
It would be easier if you had a pen and paper and you can draw stick figures for you.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I would like to see a summary of stick figures with the rectangular thing and triangular.
Anyways, okay, फिर दिखाते हैं कि Sarah and Khizr are at this restaurant. Sarah trying to be all nice to him, be like, oh, yes, when you come back, we'll get married to each other and this and that. And she was acting so fake. I was like, ew, like big time.
I know. And disgusting, dude.
And Khizr BJ, he's dumb too. He can't see through her. Like, how can she, like, all of a sudden start liking him and, be, like, ready to marry him and all of this stuff? I
heard to see her evil side.
फिर दिखाते हैं कि Ashar is finally home from the hospital. वो कहता है कि उसकी अम्मी उसको कह रही होती हैं कि how come you're not talking so much, this and that, तुम खिरत की वजह से क्यों कर रहे हो? And then he's like, he uses this deep voice and he's like, आपने आज तो उसका नाम ले लिया, आइंदा नहीं लीजिएगा. I was like...
See the smirk on his mom's face?
Yeah, and Al-Jawab saying कि oh, okay, because he was like, अगर वो मेरे सामने कभी आएगी मैं उसको मार दूंगा. So instead of saying कि नहीं, don't do this, that's wrong, वो अम्मा चुप बैठी है उनकी.
And she then pats him on the back.
It's stupid.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is Ashar like a real name?
I guess so.
No, I've never heard like a name like that. I'm confused. Is it a real name or is it just like made up for the show?
No, I think it is a real name.
It is a real name. I've heard it before.
Yeah, it's
dramas and like people have that name. Dramas, exactly. It's a drama name.
Okay, so if anybody, okay, so
just guys in a Pakistani show right now.
Okay, I'm just saying, if anybody out there who's listening knows of a real person named Ashar, please let us know because our friend Fatma doesn't believe us.
Because I think it's a drama made up name. It's not a real name. I've never heard that.
Okay, okay, we'll find out.
That's before. That was new for me. Exactly. That sounds like a made up name too. I'm not saying just Ashar, both of them. I'm so confused. Who's the husband and the wife by now? Like, I don't know. No. Ashar is a boy's name, okay? Hirad is a girl's name. Hirad. Hirad? From the epiglottis.
Exactly.
Okay.
और फिर दिखाते हैं कि Farida is at Sarah's house and she's talking to her sister जिसका नाम Zarina है. And I just wanted to like stop rejoicing already over all of their plans stuff because they keep thinking oh आपने इतना अच्छा plan किया था, it was so well executed, just like just shut up already and like become humans. Like evilness की भी हद होती है.
The plan actually worked.
Exactly. And then but जैसे उन्होंने दिखाया कि like वो Zarina Farida बैठी when they're they're truly concerned about Ashar and they're talking वो सही है उसकी तबीयत कैसी है whatever. So उस वक्त लगता है कि उनके ढंग के लोग हैं, they look like sharif people who wouldn't do anything wrong, but just goes to show किसी की शक्ल पे नहीं लिखा होता कि वो कौन कितना नेक है और कौन कितना खराब है.
Yeah, you're so right.
It's just like it's really deceiving. It's scary. I think it really does affect her कि उसके like her son should be marrying somebody who's up to his status. So.
But she fails to see the fact that her son's happy.
Exactly. Yeah, we thought दिखाया like लोग गुस्से में and revenge में they're just blind to all of these things.
Messed up aunties.
Yes, Fatma, what do you think about these messed up aunties?
No comment. I don't want aunties coming after me. Sorry, I can't comment on that.
So the most awaited scene of this entire episode was when Khurat calls Usher, and we were all just thinking, would he talk to her? Would he not talk to her? And as expected,
that pause when she said, hello and stuff.
Yeah.
He just didn't say anything for a while, so I had that hope that he would actually say something. If I was her, I would totally, just keep talking and not give a chance for him to even say hello.
Exactly, but I mean, okay, it is normal behavior for him to not listen to her and to hang up. Like, if somebody who's really upset and in shock and stuff. Nahi baat karega.
That I understood. Okay, fine, you hung up once. But when Batul Khala called,
yeah, that was just
said Khurat is bequsur, then he should have listened.
And he was so rude to her. Like, Umar ka to lihaz kar leta.
I know why this is happening.
Why?
Someone did jadoo on him. The only explanation.
सही बात है. They're going to take a new twist on the drama now because इसमें जादू भी हो रहा है.
Batul Khala's expression after she hung up, she was probably thinking, "Oh my God, this is worse than I thought."
Crazy town, Nadia.
Crazy town.
I was really depressed after watching this episode. Seriously, for one, it was really slow and nothing good actually happened. So I was really depressed.
अच्छा भाई, मैं तुम्हारे depression का इलाज करना पड़ेगा.
Almost for the next episode, believe it or not, I actually cried.
You cried?
I did, yeah.
I think you need to make a video of that next time.
No thanks. But seriously, when Usher said, "Tum mat chuki ho mere liye,"
yeah, that was
and
funny.
the pain she was going through at that moment, I liked that flashback with Khurat and her father.
Yeah.
That was the only peaceful scene in the whole drama.
उसका अब्बा को कहता है कि झूठ बोलना पहली दफ़ा मुश्किल होता है, उसके बाद आसान लगता है, और सच बोलना पहली दफ़ा मुश्किल होता है, उसके बाद आसान. I think it's the other way around, isn't it?
For the truth, I agree that, okay, first time it's hard to say, but then after a while it gets easier.
Yeah.
For lying, it gets harder and harder to make up new lies.
No, I think it's easier to lie every time because इंसान को इतनी आदत होती है. Like the first time you feel guilty about lying, right? So you're more, hesitant to lie and stuff, but afterwards you're like, oh, पहले lie बोला था, was fine, nobody caught me, I'm going to just do it again. That's what I think. Does it make sense, Fatma?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
I think that's what happens in real too, Like, you lie once and never get caught, and people they just get used to lying. Because I'm sure that, the first time you say the truth, it's not going to be a positive reaction.
Yeah.
You're going to be much more reluctant to say the truth next time.
Exactly. That's what I think. And then for the Khatanke, Asher, finally he's back in the office and, he's all caught up in his work. Or Sarah is like, okay, she's trying to talk to him and be like, oh, chalo coffee pi lete hain, movie dekhne chalte hain. And I like how he just snapped at her and be like, just...
He brushes her off every time.
Yeah, it's good. I
wonder if that's going to continue in the next few episodes.
I hope he keeps being rude to her. Uska dimag tikane aa jaye. And then that's it for this episode. So that's it for this week, you guys. हमें उम्मीद है कि आपको इस हफ्ते की हमारी गुफ्तगू पसंद आई होगी. Remember to leave your comments and let us know how we can improve. Thanks for listening, and we'll be back next week. Take care until then. Bye.